everybody, it's Marc Gill. This is Marc's on the Grill. How's everybody doing? We just got back from Vegas, so we're pretty tired. We're really tired. Oh boy. Listen, we're gonna have some fun today. Right before Vegas was Cinco de Mayo. And I remember, what happened on that day? We were ready, man. We had stuff out, we were going. What happened? I don't even remember now. And then we couldn't. Margaritas happened?
I don't know.
That's terrible. If we have any clients watching, it's not true. But here, we ended up not being able to do the video that we wanted to do, so we still had the ingredients and we still had a really good idea. So guys, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna put that together for you, then we're gonna show you what it llooks like finished, and then along the way, I also wanna share some of the cool stuff that we found in Las Vegas that I'm kind of waiting for samples of, that I think you're gonna like. Am I close enough yet? Am I close? All right, Trish, let's go look at the food. That's probably better. Right, head on in there. All right, so we are using a couple of machines today. We got our Blackstone. Everybody knows we love our Blackstone here. All right, so we got some fajita stuff going here, I guess. We've got some marinated flank steak, some red and green peppers, some banana peppers, all that kind of stuff. Our seasoning's already in here, and this is actually our filling. That's what we're gonna use there. I'm gonna take a little, it's hot. Anybody live in Florida? Do me a favor, hey, throw in the comment section where you're watching from. I love that. That's so cool. We just get to look there at the end of the video and we're like, hey, that person's checking it out. There's somebody in Washington, there's somebody in Ohio. That's really neat. We used to do this kind of stuff at like local TV, and like, you know, somebody in Lutz would see it. Up the street, maybe. That's it. Now it's everywhere. Viva la Facebook. Cheers. Just water. So this is what you're gonna need to make this magic, all right? Your fajita mix, and we've just got this on low now. It's all nice and cooked. We got a char on it. This isn't something you have to worry about too much being perfect all over the place because, you know, it's gonna go in there. A couple kinds of cheese. We got some cheddar. I have some fresh aged 14-month-old Parmesan. That either means that it's tasty or expired. A little bit of red sauce and some pepper jack cheese. So you're gonna grab a hearty loaf of bread. We've got, like I think it's an Italian garlic one with seeds. Seeds are good. Seeds means it's healthy, right? You know what I think? Sunflower seeds. And then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna bore this out. Now here's what we did, okay? I started this because digging bread out of other bread isn't good TV. So you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna make like a crisscross pattern with a, I sell knives and I can't think of it. Paring knife. Thank you for coming out. And then you're going to go this way with it. And what you end up doing is making a crisscross pattern. It makes it really easy to dig that bread out. And then you don't want to go too far because you don't want to puncture the bottom there and all those lovely seeds. Well, they're everywhere. So take a large fork, not like a small dinner fork or anything, and just lightly start scraping on the bottom and the sides just to get kind of as close as you can get without breaching the hull. We've got a hull breach. So now we're going to line our casket and we're going to use some pepper jack cheese. All right, so we're going to go ahead and have a look here. You want to try and make sure that the bread gets good and covered up here because you got a lot of moisture in the fajita content. All right, so you don't want it soaking up too much into the bread. So hey, listen, man, if you got to build a gate with cheese, that's a good gate. I want to be stuck in that place. There we go. And the edge. Boy, this is much easier when it's not cold. Hi, Twiggy. You right in the right spot? Huh? Are you here to represent Daisy today? Where'd she go? Oh, hi, Daisy. Daisy's never too far off. That's for sure. All right, so here we go. We've got our little, see that? There. There, what was that? Cavity, filler, holder? What's going on there? What's the official name? What do we put in the recipe? Cavity? Cavity's awful. So it's cavity. What that?
So it's casket.
Casket? I thought casket was funny. Don't forget the top of the casket, all right? Because now you want to make sure that you've got enough clearance so you can really stuff this well. So again, up here, you're just going to use that big, wide fork and just give it a nice, light scrape, just like this. There we go. Now, this is a recipe you can adapt to your oven in the house. You can do a toaster oven and stuff like that. Of course, I want to do this outside because, well, I have an outdoor cooking show. So I don't know that I need another reason. So here's what we have. Here's what we did here. I went ahead and started up my Rec-Tec, all right? And then I realized I'm out of pellets. So, you know, best to realize that last minute. So, you know, life might be pretty bad if you didn't have a big green egg as a backup, right? So that's pretty cool. So I've got one in here that's, that's looking good. All right, so that one's doing well. This one's doing well. I got the top board off of there. Now let's try this shovel again. There we go. So there's our marinated flank steak, peppers, onion. What else we got in there? So this is either a really good idea or super stupid. We're going to find out here in about 10 seconds. Here, ooh, look at that. That worked out nice. Get yourself a shovel, I'm telling you now. All right, and by the way, overmake what you think you're going to need for filling. We'll throw the ingredients up here. You know, you've got your basic tortilla filling, that kind of thing, but you know, people like to add their own little touches. So if you're going to go rogue on this one, then just make sure, like I said, that you make enough to fill this up, especially when you clear out that top cavity. All right, now there's a couple pieces of meat here. I don't want to miss that. There we go. I don't want to miss. That's not the song. What is it? I don't think Aerosmith did I don't want to miss meat from my grill. All right, so now we got all that on there. Now let's take some more cheese. We'll just use what we have left over from making the sides. There we go. There we go. Mouth watering yet? Doesn't this look good? Can't you tell how this is going to taste already? All right, so now, with a little flair, this goes up top. Then we're going to take a little bit of our sauce here, just so it's got a little moisture to stick on. There we go. Oh yeah, good stuff. Now you can use red sauce, green sauce, which by the way, I was pointed out last week that I was calling Vide green sauce like a bonehead, right? Because what does that mean? Green. Want some green sauce? How about some cheese on our bread that I made with my fork? Give that a light. You're not looking to coat the top with cheese, which it almost feels awful to say, to be honest with you, because that's normally what we're looking to do. And then you're going to take your aged or brand new Parmesan cheese. You can use Romano up here, or you can use nothing. I had leftover aged Parmesan cheese, so that's what I did. So guys, there it is finished. And I got to tell you something. This is, I got to say, 2 to 3 pounds now. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to kind of get this out of the way and put it on something that I wasn't prepared to have out here. Oh, there we go. Always set your bread on an unopened package of cedar plank grilling. All right, that's my little pro tip to you. So let me go ahead and clear this off just a little, because we're going to cut on this board too. And then let's talk about daytime Vegas. Listen, we were out there for the National Hardware Show, which was super fun. All the grilling companies were out there, the big ones too, man. Traeger was out there, Rectech, Big Boss, Louisiana. Who was out there? Next Grill, Broil King, of course, Blackstone was representing huge. Who else was out there? Weber, Bradley Smokers. Man, it was awesome. But what's cool, you know, you expect the big guys out there, and you know, we're going to get some of their equipment and here and show you a lot of how-to videos, and you know, some of the stuff maybe you're looking at over the summertime that you know, you just want a little bit more information on before you pull that trigger. It's a big purchase, right? Let's be honest. But I love some of the little stuff, some of the little like just inventions, entrepreneurs, just the accessories, I guess you call them. So I did bring a few. Wanted to show you. Do me a favor, okay? Throw in comments there. Comedy section? Comment section. It is a comedy section. All right, we need Tim Wilkins on this show. So I've got a bag of goodies here. Now, this isn't all we've got, all right? But instead of telling you about the big companies we saw, let's tell you about a couple of these things. And we're going to get some samples in here. We're going to do some episodes and show you how some of this works. So let's go through our little bag of goodies here, okay? So I came across this twice in one show. I got to move this. So we came across this, which I thought was really cool. Different way to clean your grill. It's like a Swiffer. It's got a little like, what would you call that? Bumpies? Bumpies? Rubber nubs. Nub is a good word. It has nubs. All kinds of nubs, and it just fits in there. And then you just kind of wet the grill and rub it back and forth. These are disposable. I kind of like that. I like wire cleaners, but the problem is they're short, sharp wires on them. And if you've ever like stuck one of those in your fingers, think about what it'd be like to swallow one of those. All right? So this is pretty cool for that. I like that. I thought that was a good idea. We'll do some work with that. I'm also going to check the time here because I don't want my bread to burn. All right. What else we got in here? Oh, this was cool. Saw these everywhere, man. There's a famous steakhouse in New York, and Landry's. Am I getting it right? Is it? So they do this steak, and they make it in a salamander. If you don't know what a salamander is, it's a piece of equipment in a restaurant. Usually, it's up high there, and it's got a like a top burner, right? And it gets to 1500 degrees. It's crazy. but it makes the best steaks, the best pork chops, the best chicken ever. If you saw our frozen steak recipe video, then you'll see like we did a steak with that big thick char. In order to get that at home, usually you have to start with a frozen steak. Check out that video, it's pretty cool. This way you can get that anytime you want. The problem is with electric, you can't really do this because a 110 volt outlet is not going to get you to 13 to 1500 degrees. However, oh, also you don't want that in your house because you can't disperse that kind of heat in your kitchen. Good Lord, the dogs will be fleeing. So outside, they've come up with a way to do it with gas. So they're really neat, they're compact, they're quite small. And I got to tell you, man, I can't wait to get one of these things to work on to show you. If you're looking for a neat way to just simply cook the best steaks, the best chops, the best chicken all the time, that's pretty cool. All right, what else is in here? What else? This is cool. Ooh, I'll save that one. All right, I got two more. Do I have two more? What do we got here? Oh yeah, we're looking good now. I have a timer set, and I can't tell how to check it when we're on Facebook Live. That's thinking ahead, boys and girls. All right, this thing was very neat. It's a kebab thing, right? Is that the official term? It's a kebab thing, right? One's got a little fish on the end, one's got a little cow on the end, little tail there. They're actually kind of cute. But instead of like a normal, just like the little point that stick it on, thank you. Thank God she's here. Every time you go and turn over your skewer, you'll flip a tomato, you'll lose a mushroom, the meat does its. This is neat because everything, even the vegetables, stay solid. So when you flip your kebabs, you flip the whole thing, and you can serve it like that table side. So we're going to get a little bit more information on that. And then I got to say, one of my favorites, man, one of my favorites from this show. Oh, there we go. There I'm back. This guy. Oh. This is pretty cool. I like this. If you camp, if you love the outdoors, even if you like go on little boat trips for the afternoon, if you're hiking, anything away from the backyard, but you still want to be able to griddle, all that kind of stuff, this is so cool. Check this out. So it's a one-time use, all-in-one, instant, biodegradable, mostly all-natural grill. Okay. The no, the bars that go across.
Bamboo skewers.
No, skewers, no, well, they're bamboo. Rack, the grill rack. Yeah. The grill rack is made of bamboo, which is pre-soaked at the factory, so you don't have to worry about them burning through or anything. And then it's already got the lava stones in there, all right? And I got to get a little bit more information about what everything is made of and how it's all put together. We just saw these and they were so cool. Bottom line is, you like this bag, all natural, you get an hour of cooking time, it'll hit up to 600 degrees, and then when you're done, the lava rocks go in the garbage and everything else just goes right in the lake. It's all seriously, I said right in the lake, nobody get mad at me. This is all water soluble, biodegradable when it's done. Whoosh, away it goes. Guys, this is really cool. I'm looking forward to this. And if you watch our show, you know we're heading camping this year. We're doing our coast to coast on butter and toast. We can swing it around there. There's Chester. There's Chester the RV right there. Have a look. That is the only way two adults, a teenager, and a preteen survive 4 to 5 weeks in the summer. See that back part there? That's their room. We don't even know they're there. Anybody bring the kids? I don't know. All right, so let me pack my goodies here. So yeah, there was a whole bunch of cool stuff. And then of course, if you're looking for a bigger piece of equipment this year, we're going to have some of the, the bigger machines out here that a little bit more of a learning curve, a little bit more kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Just, how-tos and, getting into grilling with some of these bigger, more involved pieces of equipment. But I'll tell you, man, when you find that piece, that one piece for your backyard, or those two that kind of take care of all the things you like to cook, and you start working with them and you get to know them, and if you read my little introductory vlog, they start telling you their secrets, to do this and not to do that. And the more you use these things, hold on to them, man. Take care of them, clean them, cover them, let them last you for years and years and years, because just like the best cookware out there, the longer you work with these things, the better the food is that's going to come off of them. It's called seasoning. You knew that. All right, so let me put this away like that. I'm stretching it out here just a little because I want to make sure this is ready. I had to emergency start my big green egg. It's not easy to start a big green egg on the best of days, right? But if you're in a hurry, this is tricky. I'll tell you what, should I do that? Should I do my fan trick? Okay, so never mind, it's ready. I'll save that for another video. That's all right. That could have gone bad. So let me go ahead and stop the timer. Let me bring you guys back up here. Perfect. Here we go, guys. So a little while earlier, we went and put one of these in. Ready? Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Well, how's that looking?
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, it is. All right, let me go ahead and get another spatula. Maybe I'll get my shovel again. Let's clean the shovel out. I like the shovel. All right, that is beautiful. Woo! All right, so let's pause for, so we'll this one here. We'll feed the neighbors with this one. Yeah, like 4 of us are gonna. This thing's huge, man. This will fill your rate up. So let's close that up and bring this guy. I don't know if this is a stuffed loaf rated, so if it hits the floor, I got nothing to say. Okay, let's slide that off. Very nice. Now, again, normally, like anything else, I would let this rest a little simply because there's cheese inside. But because we're not going to do that, let's go ahead and we'll get these for serving. There we go. Da-da-da. It is so much easier at the network when there's people there that bring you this stuff. Here, let's cut into this. I like an electric knife for this. She missed it. I like an electric knife for this because it's so easy, all right? That crust is very hard, and you know that if you cut into that with the wrong knife, you crack this. This is as much a presentation dish as anything else, you guys, all right? So here we go. Let's get the back end off. Oh, there we go. Isn't that nice? That is really pretty. So let's go ahead and cut a few slices. Ooh, wind's picking up. What's that? A little rain? Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Cameras love rain. Don't they? There we go. So listen, this is a pretty hearty meal, you guys. You know, I'm going to cut it thick. I would say about 1 inch is really all you need with you know, you got your veggies in here, your meats, you got your bread, you got everything you need in here. That cheese, there we go. That cheese goes all the way through it. You got it at the top, you got it at the bottom, you got it in the sides, you got it everywhere. So you got that beautiful filling. You got that marinated flank steak. You've got those peppers, the onions, you got the banana peppers, and now, just for fun, and we'll do it a little more stylishly. There we go. Take a little bit of either Vide sauce or some red sauce and just go ahead and give it a drizzle. This is a cool Friday night dish, you guys. You could make it ahead of time, leave it in the fridge, serve it up whenever you want. And then this is a great way to get everybody around the table on a Friday night. End of the week. Weekend's coming.